You're watching Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwood's history with Carrie Bladorn. In 1970, a World War II-era submarine patrol bomber was used to survey mineral deposits in northern Wisconsin. Its mission ended in tragedy when the plane crashed, claiming 2 lives. In the late 60s and early 70s, aeromagnetic mineral exploration, first developed to spy on submarines, was becoming more advanced, able to penetrate deeper and deeper into the Earth. In the Northwoods of Wisconsin, the airborne technology was being used to map the geology under its thick layer of glacial deposits for the first time. The sight of the plane flying low over the landscape was a curious one. In 1970, a small team, including pilot Clarence Hanna from Portland, Oregon, was assigned to map mineral deposits in northern Wisconsin for Questor International Survey, Inc. and Kennecott Exploration Company. Operating from the Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport, their low-flying plane caught the attention of locals, leading to a feature story in the local newspaper. Flying a modified 1944 Canso A, a Canadian variant of the PBY Catalina flying boat, a type once used for enemy submarine and ship patrols during World War II, to detect and survey mineral resources from the sky. The unique aircraft, with its twin-top wing-mounted engines and boat-like fuselage, was identifiable by a large cable loop encircling the plane and a capsule, known as a bird, trailing behind it. The flying laboratory sent electrical pulses down to 1,500 feet into the Earth in search for minerals like copper and iron, with data analyzed on board by electrical operator John Ross. A copper and gold deposit discovered near the Flambeau River in Ladysmith in the late 60s later became the Flambeau Mine. It was believed that other deposits could be found along the Ladysmith Rhinelander volcanic complex. The work was demanding, but Hanna, a seasoned pilot with over 10,000 flight hours and experience as a forest fire support pilot, was up to the task. The crew often flew 5 to 7 hours at low altitudes, surveying vast stretches of the Northwoods. After several months, their rhythm was interrupted one fateful morning during a routine test flight. At approximately 9:40 a.m. on October 15, 1970, as the plane attempted to take off from the Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport, disaster struck. Hanna's Canso A, which had been a reliable tool in the search for mineral deposits, faltered just after clearing the runway. Witnesses reported that, after the aircraft lifted off, it veered unexpectedly to the left before plummeting back to Earth, a devastating crash that tore the plane apart. Though the wreckage of the plane was contained, the damage to the aircraft was severe, ripping one of its engines from its wing, and the cockpit totally destroyed. An investigation would later determine that ice accumulation on the aircraft had caused the plane to stall during its initial climb, falling about 100 feet to the ground. The tragic accident claimed the lives of pilot Clarence Hanna and Frank Preby, Rhinelander's well-known airport manager, who had been serving as a temporary co-pilot that day. 3 others on board were hurt, but survived, including John Ross from Ontario, Don Martin of Green Bay, and Rhinelander local Evelyn Olson, who was a guest ride-along, and spent several weeks in the hospital recovering after the accident. The incident would go down among the most deadly airplane crashes in Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport history. The loss was felt deeply by Rhinelander residents and the greater Northwoods aviation community. Frank Preby was not only a respected airport manager, but also a Rhinelander native. The future of aerial mineral exploration in the Northwoods would carry the shadow of that fateful crash. The following year, another plane was dispatched to complete the survey, revealing even more mineral deposits in the region. Ultimately, the research from those flights uncovered key insights into Wisconsin's landscape, opening the door to deeper exploration of Wisconsin's subterranean geology. But these groundbreaking discoveries came at a great cost: the tragic loss of 2 lives, including seasoned pilot Clarence Hanna and pioneering Rhinelander aviator and airport manager Frank Preby. Today, various methods for de-icing planes are used at the Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport in an effort to prevent incidents like the mineral survey crash of 1970. I'm Carrie Bladorn, and you're watching Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwood's history on Newswatch 12.